What brings us joy? Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have quite a bit of joy that we experience when we witness one of you living your lives exactly the way that you want to live. There is nothing more satisfying to witness than an individual who is in pursuit of what that individual wants. If you were encouraged from the day of your birth to move in the direction of that which interests you, brings you joy, and draws more energy through you, all of you would find yourselves living in a quite different world. If you can recall the last time you saw someone doing what they love to do, use your imagination right now to picture that individual. Now feel the vibration that's coming off that person. That vibration is infectious. When you inspire each other, it's the greatest gift that you can give. When you encourage each other, you are absolutely being of service. When you support each other in doing something that you know is the perfect activity for that person, you add something wonderful to the collective consciousness of humanity. You are still deciding and discovering how you want to live your lives. You are piecing the choices together from all of your experiences. But the willingness to act upon that which is calling you is the best example of courage that we can see on your planet. When you can ignore the naysayers and pursue the life that you want to live, you put yourself in rare company. Those who are willing to move towards that life, to follow their bliss, they are the ones who are the examples that the rest of you need. And when you see someone pursuing the life of their dreams, we know that you feel the same joy that we do. We know that you feel inspired to do the same, and the person you are witnessing is giving you permission to follow your bliss as well. And when we see one of you inspiring another, that also brings us great joy. Relax and enjoy. Somehow, some way, you are always going to thrive. You are always going to find your way. There is never a need for you to worry, but sometimes you do. And when you do, you have that particular experience. And there's nothing wrong with having any experience. However, we are here to reassure you that you are always going to find your way and that it is natural for you to thrive. Those who are thriving are relaxing. They are taking it easy. They are not caring so much about what others think of them. They are letting life take them precisely where they need to go. And that's what we all want of you to recognize. We want you to understand that it is possible for you to get exactly where you want to go, to be exactly who you want to be, and to do exactly what you want to do without so much effort, without all of the fighting and plotting and scheming. You get to take whatever path you want to take. That is a part of your free will. You get to decide how you do it, how you get there, and how you feel all along the way. But everything that you are moving towards is a part of your destiny. Whether or not you relax and enjoy the journey, however, is not destined. It is a choice. We see you all in your struggle, and we see you all in your mental ruminations, and all we want to do is to convince you that everything will be all right, that it's okay to just take a nap, and that you can forget about the things that you have been troubling you. You can let them go. You can relax and enjoy the feeling of the warm sun and the cool breeze. You can relax and enjoy the sounds of the birds, and you can begin to enjoy the physical experience that is available to you in the now moment. That is truly the key for all of you to have the ride that you want to have. It is about letting go, loosening that grip, feeling the momentum that carries you forth when you are not so particular about a time frame, and when you are not so specific about the details. Just fall into the perfect life that you desire for yourself. As soon as you let go of your doubts that you can live it, you can start to sense it. You can start to see evidence of it, and you can bring yourselves into complete alignment with that which once seemed like a pipe dream to you. Sharing and receiving. When you open yourselves up to another individual, when you share something within yourself that is deeply personal, you are in that moment creating a bridge. You are allowing for more of an energetic flow, a back and forth between you and the other individual. The experience of sharing and receiving heartfelt emotions is what creates intimacy. It creates more of a resonance between you and the individual than you could experience if you were to wear a mask of some kind or hide your feelings. You are energetic beings, and when you share your emotions with another, you are sharing energy. When you share your thoughts, you are sharing energy. And of course, when you share physical affection, you are sharing energy as well. Letting down your guard and being vulnerable will ultimately increase the amount of energy that you have access to. The more you hide, the more you block. The more you block, the less you receive. Becoming transparent is the ultimate in empowering yourself, because as we have said, being transparent will allow you to receive more energy. It will open you up from the inside to the energy that is flowing to you at all times. It is perhaps the easiest way for you to remove a blockage within yourself to just share and express something that is within you, And the more you connect with other individuals in this way, the deeper your connection will be with your guides, with your higher self, with source energy, with all beings in the universe. You will facilitate more of these bridges being built the more you open yourselves up and share and express. The truth of who you are needs to be expressed, even if it is only the truth of who you are in the moment. Even if it is just how you are feeling right now, and in no other way are you defining yourselves by that experience or by the emotions. You don't define yourself by your thoughts, your words. Who you are is source energy. Who you are is unconditional love. Every other experience you have is only temporary. But a willingness to acknowledge that experience and to express it to another, that will help you to recognize the truth of who you are. And in so doing, you will give the other permission to express him or herself as well. And that sort of connection is what you are here to experience with each other. Your shift is right on track. We are particularly excited to announce to all of humanity that you are absolutely on the right track. There is nothing that is happening on your world today that is preventing you from achieving the ultimate goal of this lifetime. That ultimate goal is, of course, the shift in consciousness. There are many who look at events that are happening on your world for evidence of the evolution of humanity. They look for progress. They want to see that things are getting better and that people are treating each other, the animals, the plants, and the earth itself with more love and respect. These are the times for you all to acknowledge that those who are operating from greed and hate are in the minority. It's time for all of you to acknowledge that the numbers of you who are rising up in love and compassion far exceeds the number of those who are acting with complete disregard for others. When you have experiences and circumstances on your world that shine a spotlight on something, that they're giving you all an opportunity to decide who you are. And what we see is that more of you are deciding to be of the light and from the light. We are seeing you shining your lights brighter because of what you see on your planet that is divisive, that is filled with hatred. You are the ones who are deciding to choose love, to choose compassion and understanding, and you are doing an excellent job. No matter what the few are doing to disrupt the peace and love that you hold in your hearts, they are not having a greater influence on the collective than the majority of you are. And as we have said, the majority of you are seeking to spread that peace and the love throughout every corner of your world to create a better world, a more harmonious world, and a world where all of you can thrive in freedom and joy. The hope of humanity. We have a tremendous respect for humanity, and not only because of what you have endured there on planet Earth, but also because of the amount of hope that you still carry within you. You have a never-give-up type of attitude, and this attitude is one that you hold in your personal lives and for the entire human collective. You have had many opportunities give up, and many of you who are receiving this message have felt suicidal at one time or another. Others have wept because you so wanted to just go home, and yet here you are, representing the triumph of the Spirit. We know that things are going to get easier for all of you, and we also know that you are the ones that created the path of ease. All of it is your creation, and the amount of relief that you are going to experience when you put all your struggles behind you is immense. That relief will send out waves of energy from planet Earth. Just as you receive waves of energy, you also give off waves of energy at these times when you experience something huge as a collective. And you are getting ready to set aside the struggles that you have carried with you, the burdens that have weighed you down. You are ready to release them all and be free once and for all. This is a glorious time for humanity, and we are not exaggerating. We are filled with pride to see you come to this point in your evolution. There is a great deal of hope within you, and more of you are reaching that point of going beyond belief and into knowing that life on Earth is going to get so much better. And it's going to get better not because ships will land and extraterrestrials will come out and save the day. It's going to get better because you persevered. You were willing to stand tall and stay strong amidst so many heartbreaks and disappointment throughout all of your many lifetimes there. Now is a time where you reap the benefits of all that you have experienced, and you get to feel the waves of energy that you have been summoning for lifetime after lifetime of experiences there on planet Earth. Your spiritual evolution. We have the perspective on your progress that we wish we could share with you. We want very much for all of you to be as happy with where you are as we are for you. We would love to see more of you measuring your progress by the amount of love and compassion that you feel for others and for yourselves. When you first learned about the truth that you create your reality, many of you began measuring your spiritual progress by how much your reality then matched your desires for it. But of course, there's more to the story. You also need to give yourselves reason to expand and become more of who you really are. And the best way to do that are not to create the reality that is most pleasing to you and not always get what you want. This is how you give yourselves opportunity for unconditional love, self-love, compassion, and unconditional joy. If you didn't first give yourselves opportunity for these experiences, then how could you have them? And you see, when you are not living your perfect dream life, and yet still loving yourself, feeling joy, forgiving others, and accessing compassion for those suffering far worse than you are, then you know that you are right on track. You know you are making the leaps forward in your ascension. You see, once you are fifth dimensional, you will be able to create whatever you want whenever you want it. But for now, you still experience the illusion that you are not creating it and you are not experiencing it. This is not a test. You are not being tested by Source. You are Source, and you are giving yourselves the opportunity to know that more fully and completely than you could if you just waved your magic wand and made everything in your life, and the rest of the world exactly as you wanted it to be. Find that unconditional joy within you, and you will demonstrate to yourself exactly what we are telling you here and now. You will demonstrate the truth, and you are doing so very well on your spiritual evolutionary journey. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you.